When you think about running a world-class hotel, what comes to mind? Exceptional service? Impeccable rooms? Well, behind the scenes, there's a massive operation that guests never see, but it's absolutely critical. I'm talking about linen management. And believe me, it's one of the biggest hidden costs in the industry. Today, we're going to dive deep into how artificial intelligence is completely revolutionizing this area, turning a major expense into a smart, efficient, and sustainable system.
Hello, and welcome. As a specialist with extensive experience in modern hospitality operations, I am truly pleased to welcome all of you, the students of Europe Hotel School, to your online learning journey. We're here to support your professional growth. And you should know, what we're discussing today isn't just about towels and sheets. The principles we're about to cover are a perfect example of a much larger trend: how data and AI are making entire industries smarter.
So here's our roadmap for this session. First, we're going to unpack the hidden costs of linen, why it's such a big deal. Then we'll get to the exciting part, the AI-powered transformation, looking at how it predicts needs with data. After that, we'll see how it tracks, quite literally, every single thread. And to wrap it all up, we'll look at the incredible results, both for the planet and the profit margin.
Okay, let's begin with Section 1, the hidden costs of linen. You see, to really appreciate the solution that AI brings to the table, we first have to understand the problem, the real, day-to-day challenges of traditional inventory management.
Make no mistake, managing linens is one of the most resource-intensive parts of hotel housekeeping. I want you to just picture the scale of it for a moment. We're talking about a relentless 24/7 cycle, washing, drying, folding, and transporting thousands upon thousands of towels, sheets, and pillowcases every single day. It's a massive operational beast that consumes a staggering amount of energy and water.
And here's the thing. These challenges create a kind of a domino effect. Think about it. When you have poor inventory control, you're essentially flying blind. You don't know exactly what you have, so you end up guessing. That guesswork leads to overwashing, which means you're burning through water and energy. It also leads to frequent loss and damage because items just aren't tracked properly. And all of that translates directly into unnecessary replacement cost. It becomes this vicious, incredibly expensive cycle.
So the critical question for any modern hotel operator is, how do you break that cycle? Well, this brings us to Section 2, the AI-powered transformation. This is where a fundamental shift happens. We move away from being reactive, constantly putting out fires, like ordering last-minute laundry services, to becoming truly predictive and proactive.
And this comparison here really says it all. On one side, you have the old reactive process. It's built on manual counts, which are often inaccurate. It involves a lot of guesswork, which leads to overstocking just to be safe. And it often results in costly emergency laundering. Now, look at the other side, the predictive system. Here, everything is driven by data. We have precise forecasting, which leads to optimized inventory levels. This, in turn, reduces waste and allows for proactive, intelligent management. It's a complete paradigm shift.
All right, so let's dive deeper into how this actually works. Section 3 is all about predicting needs with data. You could say this is the first major pillar of the AI solution, using data to forecast and optimize your inventory so you always have exactly what you need right when you need it, right?
So what exactly is AI forecasting? Well, it's crucial to understand this isn't just a fancy way of counting. It's a system that performs a deep analysis of historical data. Think about all the variables: occupancy levels, different room types, the rate of guest turnover, even seasonality. AI platforms, like LinenTech, for example, use sophisticated algorithms to analyze all of this data and then accurately predict your future linen demand.
The process itself is incredibly logical and effective. Step 1, the AI analyzes all that rich historical data. Step 2, based on that analysis, it forecasts the daily demand with a high degree of precision. And Step 3, armed with that forecast, management can optimize the linen stock. The result? You eliminate overstocking, and you're never caught off guard by shortages. Those frantic, expensive last-minute laundry runs become a thing of the past.
Now, forecasting is powerful, but it's only one half of the equation. This brings us to Section 4. To have a truly intelligent system, you also need real-time control, and that means tracking every single thread. We're talking about leveraging sensors to know exactly where every piece of linen is at any given moment.
The technology that makes this possible is called RFID, which stands for Radio Frequency Identification. How it works is pretty ingenious. Tiny durable tags, almost like little microchips, are integrated directly into the fabric of the linen. These tags emit a signal that allows the AI platform to track the movement and status of every single item in real time. It's a complete game changer for inventory control.
And this is where the system gets really smart. As the quote says, loss points are identified and laundering cycles are optimized. This isn't just about knowing how many towels you have. It's about diagnosing your entire operation. The system can pinpoint exactly where items are disappearing. Is it between the laundry and the hotel? Is it on a particular floor? At the same time, it tracks how many times an item has been washed, allowing you to optimize laundering cycles and extend the life of your linen.
This proactive capability is what truly sets it apart. The system can automatically flag abnormal usage patterns. So imagine you get an alert that a certain floor is going through towels at double the normal rate. A manager can immediately investigate. Is there a maintenance issue, like a hidden leak? Is there a training issue with housekeeping? This allows you to catch and fix problems before they escalate into significant costs. So let's put it all together. You have intelligent forecasting, and you have real-time tracking. What's the ultimate outcome? This brings us to our final section, the sustainable, profitable result. And it truly is a dual impact, benefiting both the financial health of the hotel and its environmental footprint. And when you look at the operational impact, the difference is just stark. This chart paints a very clear picture. The traditional method is characterized by high resource waste. It's just the nature of the beast. But when you switch to an AI-enabled method, that waste is slashed dramatically. Simply by optimizing your usage to match actual demand, you cut down on consumption right across the board. Let's spell out these dual benefits because they're tangible and significant. First, you see an immediate reduction in water and energy consumption. Because you're tracking wash cycles, you also extend the lifespan of your linen, which means lower replacement costs. That in turn means less textile disposal heading to landfills. So you get improved cost control and enhanced sustainability. It really is the definition of a win-win.
And this brings us to a core principle that we emphasize here at Europe Hotel School, the critical link between operational efficiency and sustainable outcomes. The old way of thinking was that you had to choose between being profitable and being green. This technology proves that's no longer the case. The smartest business practices are very often the most responsible ones too.
So, if there's one central idea I want you to take away from this masterclass, it's this. AI-driven linen management is a perfect case study of how modern technology supports both financial performance and environmental responsibility. They are not competing interests. In fact, they are two sides of the very same coin of intelligent, efficient operations. We've spent this time looking at the incredible impact AI can have on something as fundamental as linen management. So, I'll leave you with a question to consider for your own careers. What hotel operation will AI transform next? Think about revenue management, guest services, maintenance. The possibilities are truly endless. The principles we've discussed today are just the beginning. Thank you for your attention.